My name is Douglas Taylor. No, not originally. I'm from a place called Mount Pleasant. It's in Pennsylvania. It's about 42 miles from Pittsburgh. Well, I'm a United States Navy retiree. I came here in 1994 because I was stationed up in Washington. So I've been here 20 years, roughly 20 years. We moved away for a short period of time. Just came back here last year. I'm excited about the growth. The growth at Stafford is just unbelievable. I mean, when we first moved here in '94, it was around 80,000 people, 88,000, something like that, and now it's 130. And I just like the growth. Sure. I've been married for 34 years to my wife's name is Peggy Taylor. She's originally from Philadelphia. We have 3 children, and they all graduated from Stafford County schools. Actually, they all 3 graduated from Brook Point High School, all 3 of them. And that was an exciting time. We were really involved. My oldest son and my daughter, they both were cheerleaders at Brook Point, and my youngest son was a state level wrestler at Brook Point. So I'm proud to say I have 3 college graduates. The big thing is just being a role model for the children, and now we have 4 wonderful grandsons. So, it's kind of hard to believe that over 34 years our family has blossomed, and so that kind of leads me to what I want to do with the next part of my life is kind of going along with Stafford's growth, just make sure the kids, I do some work right now with, I have my own company, and I do some work with the court services unit at the juvenile diversion program. Mm-hmm. I teach anger management classes.
Here in the county?
Here in the county. The court services unit down in Stafford Courthouse.
Okay. Do you mind saying what your business name is?
It's called Tailor Made Family Solutions. Mm-hmm. And my whole thing is I get joy. The biggest joy in my life is my family, and I want other people to feel that same feeling that I feel every day. So some of the things I do or competencies I have is I do fatherhood classes. Like I said, I work with the juveniles. I did when we lived here before. I worked with Rappahannock Council on Domestic Violence, which is now the Empower House. So I did some work with that, with men who battered, and so it's kind of where I am now. Well, it kind of ties into my overall goal, which is to help people. I've always wanted to do. I've always done that, I guess I can say. People, some folks need advocates, and excuse me, and I've had that opportunity to learn a lot of good things, and I have a lot of things to share, I believe. Well, actually, on top of all that, I'm working on a master's degree in human services.
Oh, wow.
So, and also a certification as a substance abuse counselor. Because to me, like working with those men, the fathers I worked with before, and also at domestic violence agency, I would say 99% of that had to do with some substance, dealing with some substance and altering their state of being and so forth. So if I can sit and talk with people and get them on a better path, then great. Well, the first, I hate to say it, the first thing came to my mind was the traffic is is a deterrent, but it's getting better now because we're getting ready to open up the express lanes. Come right down here because I did no, excuse me, I did that commute myself for 22 years, for 20 years, you know. So they're kind of prompting me to, go the direction I'm going now. But what I would say is Stafford's growing, and Stafford is a very, very diverse community, and it has a lot to offer. Has a lot to offer. The when I first moved here, we didn't have anything up on 610, but there was a 7-Eleven and a big farmhouse with a big tree in front of it. But now we got all kinds of stuff, you know. So, the county is growing, and with growth it comes a lot of opportunity, and people need to take advantage of opportunities.